Hi everyone, this is Kelly Beard of KarmicTools.com, and this is your weekly forecast for February 24th through March 2nd. So, thank God we have a fairly light week compared to last week. So if you're still digesting, it is all good. If you haven't gotten a chance to hear last week, you might want to because there's still reverberations going on. But this week we only have two activations, so this should be short and sweet. Starting with Wednesday, 227, February 27th, the Sun is going to sextile Mars. This is an excellent time for action. You may have some good positive energy brewing that, if it does not find an outlet, could turn negative or destructive. Okay, any interaction with Mars can go that way. So do something, get moving, take action. Work on accomplishing some long sought after goals, physical, spiritual, emotional, mental, or material. The universe supports action at this time. Call in help from other like-minded souls, reach out, share this energy, and see where it leads. During this kind of energy, you could secure a stronger position, and if you have to fight for something, you will do so more effectively with this energetic support. So Sun and Mars is just, it's like fuel and fire and all put together. Hopefully the sextile means traction, in making really good decisions for yourself, being aware and alert and clear, and knowing that we're a week or two away from a Mercury retrograde. So everything with a grain of salt, right? Because then we have our final activation of this week is March 1st, which is Friday. Venus is going to square off with Uranus. So anytime Uranus is involved, there's sometimes a sudden turn of events, for better or worse. So this is a test to grow that you cannot usually plan for. Venus rules your values and priorities, and an activation with Uranus signifies something sudden and seemingly out of the blue. But of course, this isn't true. It just can feel that way. The truth is, it is time to do something different. So see, you've got that support of the action behind doing something different. This is more key to our week, let's say. Where your love, finances, and relationships are concerned is where we need to do something different. In whatever department is up for you, this is Venus's thing, and she's stimulating it. Making a conscious effort to do things in a completely new way will be rewarded with a lesson and a blessing you would have never considered. And due to the new revelations happening within you, the immediate response will often come from those closest to you. If you're in relationships, personal or professional, that have reached a point where they have to change or end, this is a good time to try to discuss it openly and with as much detachment and objectivity as possible. This energy can provoke the need for excitement or stimulation in your relationships, giving you the urge to shake things up. But be aware and mindful of others' feelings too, because they may not be in the mood for such sudden change. Another expression of this energy is to get things on the table. It's a great time to really discuss things and come to an agreement or a compromise. Ultimately, this is a test of your flexibility in relationships, and I would say add here personal or professional. The more inflexible or attached to status quo that you are, the more disruptive this energy can be. So you see how if you're choosing change, it's a lot easier and you are rewarded. If you resist change and fight it kind of every step of the way, it just makes it harder and more painful. And often we have to lose a limb in the process. So let's not do that this week. Let's take advantage of the little bit of peace we get. And I am hoping that if you are feeling the Mercury retrograde, that it is taking you into the dreamy spaces of Pisces. It's time to activate our imagination. This is not the typical retrograde for Mercury, but a time to engage with your higher self and your own imagination. Just really releasing as many limitations, mental limitations in particular, since it's Mercury, and entertaining the possibilities. Really thinking outside the box and allowing yourself to do some visualization, active imagination exercises, brain exercises that are really good, like balancing the left and right hemisphere of the brain. To prepare for this Mercury retrograde, I recommend more journaling and movies and storytelling and games and theater and ways that wake up your imagination that don't have you attached to outcome or attached to how things are going to manifest or when, because that's not our job. Our job is to clarify the vision and then allow spirit, our ancestors, angels, and animal guides to help us make the right connections, make the right choices along the way that get us to our goal. So yes, it's a typical Mercury retrograde in that you probably want to postpone anything truly official if you can. It's even more so because it's in Pisces, which is ruled by Neptune, which creates all kinds of weird deception and confusion and delusion and illusion. So be mindful of walking around the world. But if you can carve out some time and space to do some intentional solitude with a purpose, but also a little free flowing to allow your imagination to get going. And remember, a lot of times when we're rusty at these kind of things, we want to let the flow a little bit. Don't judge it until the clear stuff comes nice and easy. So, yes, we're preparing for Mercury retrograde and probably a lot with that new moon right there as well. So next week ought to be a little more interesting. But so let's take advantage of this week being light. Okay? Thanks for listening. This is Kelly M. Beard of KarmicTools.com, and I'm so grateful for your time, energy, and support. Please share this with those you think would resonate and reach out if and when you need to. Kelly at KarmicTools.com, or you can reach me through my contact page on the website. The goal of my weekly forecast is to alert you to the energies and activations that we're all experiencing and the possibilities for conscious co-creation as an individual. Awareness of the energies is the first key, but I invite you to take it to the next level by checking out my readings, telecircles, or subscriptions, which are all geared toward individual support that helps you understand your own unique blueprint. My specialty is cycles and patterns, and I love helping people figure out their own within the context of the social and collective rhythm. To some, working with their own cycles and patterns is a completely new and foreign concept, but there are many planetary cycles that coincide with natural life cycles that allow us to co-create in mystical as well as practical ways. I create custom tools that I have tried and tested myself for over 30 years, and I do the work alongside my circle every time. So I hope you will reach out if you feel called to dive deeper into your own soul's natural rhythm. Talk to you soon. Namaste.